Amazon KDP research is confusing, complicated, and it requires expensive tools. At least that was the old way of doing it. Today, I'm gonna break down keyword, topic, niche research, whatever you wanna call it, so simple that a 10-year-old can do it. Topic research, niche research, keyword research. It's called many things by many different people. The bottom line is this: it doesn't have to be scary, it doesn't have to be time consuming, and you don't need expensive tools to do it. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you, no, I'm not. Julia is gonna walk you through how to find profitable keywords for Amazon KDP. That's coming up right now. Let's go. Hey everybody, I'm Emeka. This is the Publishing Academy YouTube channel, and my goal here is simple: give you the best free content in the Amazon KDP space so you can not be a brokey, go make some money with your books, and then we can work together so I can help scale you to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or more a month, like some of our students are doing currently inside the Academy. So this video is all about niche research, and it is a very popular topic, niche research, because it's the end all and the be all of whether or not your book's gonna succeed on Amazon or not. And I've brought my daughter along to do the niche research to show you how simple it is. Break it down that a 10-year-old can fully understand how to find a profitable topic on Amazon. So that's what we're gonna be doing in this video.
Yeah, bet.
When we were creating this video, there was a couple things I was thinking. It's like, do I give her a profitable niche so it's easy for her to find? Or how much coaching do I do off camera? And I decided none. So none. Now, obviously she's my daughter, so she has a little experience doing this type of stuff.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a topic in mind. She doesn't have any, like, we didn't do any whatever. So you're gonna see me teach her like in real time.
Live, people, live.
Yeah, so let's just kind of get into it, because I think that's the best way to do this video, is just straight up teaching. So to start off, Julia, we're on the Amazon Incognito browser. Do you know why we use the Incognito browser and not the regular browser?
Is it so nobody knows that you published books before?
No, but that's a good, but what does the Incognito browser do? Do you know that?
Well, like, it doesn't let them access any of your information that you would have on a regular browser.
Exactly. That's the point. So this way, when we do the research, Amazon's not showing us stuff that we would normally be looking at anyways.
Okay.
Because in the regular browser, Amazon would say, well, hey, you've looked at this, you might like this. So the results that you bring up are not real. They're skewed. They're in your favor. We don't want our history to skew the results, because people who are buying the books or looking for the books, they don't have our history. They have random history.
So you wanted to start just fresh.
Fresh, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna go into the browser. You're going to change the, what do you call it? See where it says all up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna check books.
Books.
Yeah.
Located.
Okay. So now, when, like, you know, Mrs. Jones is looking for a book to buy, she's going to type something into this search bar.
Yes.
And the goal is to have our book show up before anyone else's book based on the phrase, the keywords that she's going to be typing.
Okay.
Okay. So, so we have to start with a phrase. Now, do you have a type of book, or do you have a book in mind, or a topic or something that you want to search, and we can determine whether or not it's going to be profitable?
Maybe we could look up. Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay, cool. So you just wrote your book that I still haven't read.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we see if we can find something about that? Like, so what is the topic of the book?
It's about like family, but mostly it's like mythical.
Okay.
Ghosts and stuff.
Okay, sounds cool. Okay, keep talking. You got to tell me more. I'll kind of give you an idea of where we can go.
We have like mythical beasts like tigers, and it's about like there's different cities for different centuries and stuff.
Okay. Is it one story? Is it short stories? Is it
like a medium long story?
Okay, and is it just one?
Just one.
Who would read this book?
Maybe 7 to 12.
Okay, boys or girls?
Either.
Okay.
Maybe more girls than boys.
Okay, so then what would you say it would be like? Could it be like, so a medium story for girls or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then if a customer was typing in like medium stories for girls or medium story for girl, they might be able to find your book.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we just start with that, and let's kind of just work from there. So go ahead, type in
medium stories for girls.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Enter. Okay. So now the first thing that we're going to do is we don't want to do the manual work of looking up all of the books to determine if it's going to be profitable or not. But first off, do you know what a profitable book topic means? Like, do you know the criteria that we look for?
That it's already selling.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of competition,
Yeah.
and the books could be improved. I
Correct.
guess.
Yeah, no, that's bang on.
Yeah.
So we can look up that information a couple different ways. We can click on every single book and then look at the data that tells us, because you see that number down there?
Yeah.
The book that says 793 in books.
Mhm.
So Amazon tells us number 1 is the best-selling book on Amazon, and like 6 million is like the worst, whatever the top book is.
Okay.
And so it tells us, hey, this is a book that's doing X amount of sales. Okay. So what we're going to use is we're going to use this free tool to tell us all of this information at once.
Nice.
Okay. So it's called Skip Scout. So you're going to click on it there. It's already installed in the browser.
Cute little robot.
Now, first, what we want to do is go into settings. So go down to the, yeah. Okay. Now scroll down to profitable criteria. Okay. So what we want is we want the maximum number of reviews for a book to be published is 150. So that's the competition. So what that means is if the books have like hundreds of reviews, it's not going to count it as profitable because it would be too hard to compete.
Okay.
Okay. Minimum revenue for a book to be included, we want that to be $500. So change it to 500.
500.
And then minimum number of profitable books, we want that to be 3.
Okay.
So that means it's only going to say it's profitable if there are at least 3 books that are making $500 or more in sales and have less than 150 reviews each. Okay.
Okay.
And number of top results to be included is 20, which is roughly the first page of Amazon, because we only want to be ranking on the first page because nobody ever looks at page 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unless you're really picky.
Unless they're really picky.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now, so that should auto save it, I believe. Okay.
Hopefully.
So now what we do is we run it again and tell me, what do you see?
Well,
Is it profitable or not, this topic?
yes, a bit.
Look here.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So what's
okay.
super cool about this tool is those changes that we made, it will automatically take that criteria into play. And this will tell us right away if all of that is profitable or not profitable.
Oh, I was looking at the whole data.
Right. And so that's what you would have to do if you
Okay.
didn't have this type of tool.
Okay.
Cool, huh? You know who
That's
built
so
this
good.
tool?
Who?
Marco and Natasha. Yeah.
Ben, that's awesome.
Yeah. So this is not profitable. So
Okay.
what that would mean is we wouldn't want your book to be considered for medium stories for girls.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, real quick, if you want to publish a book on Amazon and make money from it, I got this for you. I'm running a free 3-day publish and profit challenge. By the end of it, you'll have a book published on Amazon and making your first sales. I've been publishing for over 9 years. I've published hundreds of books, helped thousands of people do the same. If you don't know where to start, or you can't find a profitable topic, or you just don't want to waste time or money, this is for you. Day 1 is finding your topic, creating a book title, getting your cover locked in. Day 2, it's all about building your book. It's doing the research, creating the outline, and writing your entire book. And then day 3, polishing your book, publishing it on Amazon, and showing you how to generate your first sales. And this is free. I'm showing you the exact way to build this business without having to hide it behind a paid course. You're also going to get my free support group, and you're going to get the custom GPT that I built specifically to help you with this challenge. Just click the link in the description or go to publishingacademy.com/challenge. You'll get an email. It'll be the link to get into the school group. In the classroom section, everything's laid out. Go do it now. Now, what's another way of, because we can't really change the topic of your book,
Yeah.
but what we can change is how people search for it, right?
Okay.
Or how it shows up for how people are searching. So if it's not medium stories for girls, what else could it be?
Inspiring tween stories.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to the Amazon search bar, and here, just use flow.
Flow here.
Yep. Hold it.
Inspiring tween stories for girls.
Okay, enter.
Twin, oopsies.
Oh, it's, yeah, so change that.
No, it should appear.
Okay. So now once it's loaded, we go ahead and click on the Kip Scout again. Now the settings are going to be saved. Okay. Oh, yo, look what happened.
Yay, profitable.
So it's profitable now.
Okay.
So now, what you can do is you can see the highlighted ones that are green, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those are the ones. Do you remember the stats that we were looking for?
Yeah.
What were they? How many reviews? You remember? Maximum?
500?
No, that was sales.
Oh, 300? 150.
150. Okay. So this book has
146.
so less than 150. So it's green. The monthly revenue is
19,190 whatever.
so way higher than $500.
Yeah.
Right? And it's on the first page. So that's why it's green. Now, if we scroll down, let's find the other ones that are green.
So inspiring stories for teens.
Right. And it has how many reviews on that one?
57.
And how much money is it making?
$615.
Right.
Yeah.
So higher than 500. So that's why it's green. And look at the next one.
This one says 37 reviews and $734.
Boom.
Nice.
So this could be a keyword that we would want your book to rank for now.
Okay.
Inspiring teen stories for girls. So if we take your book and then we rank it up with that keyword, the chances of people finding and buying your book is significantly higher now versus if we called it something else.
Great. That's awesome.
I know. Was that hard?
No.
I know. All right. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Okay.
Now, one of the checks that we want to do is because we don't want to just take this information blindly, right? We want to ensure that the books that are green here essentially are still on the same topic. Okay. So take a look at the books that are green. Okay. You can kind of see them, right?
Yeah.
Now, looking at only the green ones, where's the one that stands out that's a little different than all the other ones?
Maybe this one?
Tell me why you think it's different. We don't have to click on it yet, but remember there's one at the top as well. So, you know.
Well, this one just says sports.
Inspirational sports. So very good observation. Okay. Are there any other ones that are different?
This one says fearless growth mindset.
What else is different about this one?
It makes a ton of money.
It's making a ton of money. How much? So that one's making almost $20,000 a month.
Wow.
Now, how much are the other ones making?
The other ones are making around 500, 600 yeah. The majority are making 5,000, 500, 700, 600.
Okay. So what do you think? If one's making $20,000 and then some are just making $500, $600, $700 a month, is that top one we should be considering in our criteria?
Yes.
Is it?
Like if
there's only one book that's making so much money, but then all the other books are kind of making around the same money, could there be something drastically different about that first book?
Oh yeah.
Do you see that? So if we even if we click so if we click on that first book, so sometimes what this means is it could just be a kick butt self-publisher who's just killing it, crazy, it's awesome. But then sometimes it's a book that's published by a more traditional publisher that has like a massive backing of like they have a following or they have like they're an influencer in your world, right? Or they're backed by a publishing company or something like that.
Oh.
And so that's why we have to look at it and, you know, right away based on how they have their description and their cover, I can tell this is just a self-published book by somebody who's just kicking ass.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So that's why. But we just want to take that into account because if it was like a traditional published book, we would want to take that out of consideration and we would want to recount how many books are still in play here. So let's pretend it is. So let's say we don't count that book.
Okay.
How many books do we still have that are green?
We have 4.
4. And the minimum that we needed was?
3.
3, exactly. So we can still move forward with this topic.
Okay.
It would still be considered profitable. But if there were only 3 books originally, and then that first book was like a traditional published book, that would leave us with 2,
which we don't want.
which would make the niche unprofitable now because there's not enough proven demand of publishers like us publishing books and making money.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is one of the key reasons people screw this up. It's because they don't take that into account.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All right. So can you recap it for everybody here on what are the things that we're looking for and what are the pitfalls that you want to avoid?
Of course. So we are looking for a niche or topic that has $500 at least and 3 books that are very profitable in that area. And we wanted to have at least 150 reviews.
At the maximum.
Yeah, the maximum.
And then what's the pitfall that we want people to not get caught in?
We want to make sure that the books that we are looking at and are the most profitable in that area are published by publishers like us, not a self-published book.
Not a traditional published book.
Yeah, traditional.
Awesome. High five. Okay. So Julia, that took you maybe what, 10 or 15 minutes or so to find a profitable niche. So Julia was able to find a profitable niche in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. That's step 1. And that's the most important step you have to take if you want to publish a book that is engineered from the beginning to make money. What's really cool is inside the 3-day Publish and Profit Challenge, you're going to learn how to do that, but you're also going to learn how to create the cover and create a title for it as well. Then on day 2, we actually write the book with AI. Your book's already written, so that's super cool.
Yeah.
And then day 3, we publish the book and start making money. And that is something you get 100% for free when you click on the link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment and you join the 3-day Publish and Profit Challenge.
That's insane.
I know. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. You just watched a 10-year-old find a profitable topic on Amazon in less than 20 minutes. There is zero excuse for you now. If a 10-year-old can do it, you can definitely do it as well. So any final words?
Just do it. Come on.
That's awesome. All right, everybody. I'm Emeka. That's Julia. Peace.
Bye.
Let's go. Okay, yo, we should say let's go at the same time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, perfect. At least that was the old way of doing it.
Okay, fine. They're knocking on the door.
It's who cares?
I'm being trapped here. It's really
Shut up.